What's up, guys? A few weeks ago I decided to become a yes man for a week, and this is what I learned from it. So basically I would be saying yes to everything unless it was like stupid or dangerous decisions. It could be like offers, gifts, helping people, mini adventures with friends. So that week I had a shoot with my coach for his store, and at the end he offered to pay us with like free merchandise from his store instead of money. So we went through the store and we picked out things that we wanted, and he offered to give me more and more, and I kind of wanted to say no because I don't really like taking things from people. But under the laws of the yes man pact that I made with myself, I just had to say yes and like get more and more from him and more from the store. So I ended up picking up 2 shirts and 2 pants and this hat right here. And this is one of the shirts. Originally I found the 2 shirts and the pants, and I saw this hat and I said, oh, you know what, let me switch out this hat with one of the 2 shirts that I was wearing because I didn't want to take too much. And he was like, no, just take them all. And I was like, you know what, sure, I'll take them all, thank you. The next 2 days after that, my dad asked me to go hunting with him. So I said yes to the first day, and normally I would have said no to the second time just because I like to do a lot of work for like YouTube and modeling at home, a lot of computer stuff. But since I had to say yes, I got to spend more time with my dad. And I was kind of upset, not because I didn't want to go hunting with my dad, but because the shoot the night before ran till about midnight, so I didn't get home till about 1, sleep around 2, and I was waking up at 4 a.m. to go hunting the next day, so I was pretty low on sleep. And a few times that week, my brother Andre asked me to watch Rick and Morty with him at night. So we watched about 3 episodes a night, and we finished season 3, and the ending was kind of anticlimactic, like on a side note. But I like to wake up early and do a lot of computer work, or I like to work out before anyone's awake, so I didn't really like the idea of going to sleep late and getting little amounts of sleep. Typically, I'd like to be asleep by about 11 p.m., which never really happens anyways. But between hunting and the episodes of Rick and Morty a few times a night, I was losing sleep and getting less time to work on myself. But what I learned was so much more valuable than the time that I would have had to myself, and it's still affecting me positively to this day. So number 1, it's okay to say yes. It's okay to take what people are offering to you. For me, I just feel bad when I take things from people. I'm not sure why it is. Maybe I feel like I'm being a burden to them, or I just don't want to like inconvenience them by letting them drive me home or giving me gifts or food or whatever. Because like that's their stuff. Like I want to just let them do them and I'll take care of myself. But realistically, they wouldn't offer if it wasn't okay with them in the first place. And most people, including myself, I love giving to people who I like or that are rewarded for something. It's fun to give it to them because they deserve it. So to make yourself and the other person more happy, just take what they give you and be really grateful for it. And don't forget that you got to give back too. You can't just be all take. Even though it's okay, you also have to give back in order to receive, Give and take, push and pull, day, night, everything. I could go on. Number 2, I learned that you have to give a lot more effort into your relationships. And this is kind of a deeper one. I didn't really think I would learn this at all, but I'm really glad I did. If you want a relationship to grow and flourish, you really got to spend quality time with those people. At this phase of my life, it's all really go, 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 and I get really, really annoyed and pissed off with people who waste my time. Or should I say, waste my time. So I'd be saying no to my friends and family when they want to hang out because I would rather be doing computer work or networking or whatever it is because I think that's more productive. But for the most part, I'd be hanging out with people only when it was convenient for me. And I'm not a mean person, I just wouldn't give out my time if it wasn't bettering my career or if it wasn't super easy and didn't inconvenience me in any way. But at the same time, I'd be getting confused and angry because my friendships and relationships weren't where I wanted them to be, and I had no idea why. And everyone was still my friend, but when I hung out with them, there wasn't that fire and excitement because our relationship hadn't, developed to that extent to induce those feelings. So after spending quality time with my brother and my dad and like friends in general that had asked me to hang out during that week, I realized that the reason why my relationships and friendships were kind of fading was because I wasn't giving it enough effort. And I think it's because all of my friendships have always been very, very distant and low effort. So my first best friend, Kyle, who you saw in the recent vlog, we lived in the same town, then I moved away, moved back, moved away, finally moved to high school in Mississauga, then to London, and he went to Ottawa. So we saw each other maybe like once a year, maybe, if that. But every time we saw each other, it was like nothing changed. So it was like, okay, cool, I don't have to put any effort in, we're always gonna be best friends. My group of boys in high school, we were just like so close, but so like, it's for the boys, like whatever, that we didn't care to put in effort because we knew that we would always be there. And we were just like, screw it, man. Like, we're boys, we don't care, just do whatever. My roommate in first year, Mitchell, we were super close, but then I went to go live with my brother and sister and a few other friends, and he went to live with other guys on our floor. So we would remain good friends, like nothing changed between us, but we still had that distance. And none of my friends are like much into texting, so there wasn't a lot of interaction beyond when you saw them. And I guess none of us really made an effort to go see each other all the time, So what I did to fix this was I started calling my friends and interacting more on social media like Snapchat or whatever. Like before, they would send me snaps and I would just look at it, reply if I had something to say, but I wouldn't really care. Now I'll be the first one to send something, or if they send something to me, I'll reply to them. And the phone call is even better because it's literally just like, it could be a 5-minute conversation of you just saying, hi, what's up, what's new with you? Or even just to let them know what's on their mind and be like, yo, what are you doing today? So I really like the phone calls a lot. So I try to do a lot less texting of my friends to check up on them because texting can be so fake, and like I hate texting half the time, and there can be a lot of miscommunication, and it's just not the same. You know, phone, you get that real connection, you get to hear their voice, and when you smile on the phone, you can hear it on the other line. Like you can feel that energy, and then they can reciprocate it back to you. Calling and FaceTiming is just more real, and that's like what I'm craving. You know, I want that real connection with my friends. I want to experience being friends with my friends. I'm happy because I'm strengthening my friendships. They're happy because no one calls nowadays, so you gotta be pretty special to receive a phone call. And you can both look towards a brighter friendship. So if you're having little struggles or questioning your friendships with people and you want them to get better, give in that little extra bit of effort, because people will feel it. You know, they'll feel your energy of you being happy and, you know, happy to be with them, and they'll say, wow, like this guy's giving effort, I'm gonna give it right back. You know, we deserve that. It's nice to feel wanted. So yeah, that's what I learned from being a yes man. In the beginning, I thought it'd be just like a fun little game, and I never would have guessed how much I would have learned from this. In fact, in the beginning, I actually had a hard time thinking of any possible benefits that I could have got from this. I thought it would have been, you know, I'm gonna be spending more money, losing time on working on myself. So I was kind of like, I kind of had a negative view on it, but I kept telling myself like, there's a silver lining somewhere. Like I'm gonna learn something and it's gonna be worth it, so stick through the week. So try it out, be a yes man or a yes woman, and see what you learn, because I never expected to get the results that I did, especially not the friendships and effort one. That was like really out there. So I'm interested to see what other benefits people can gain from this and how it could improve your lives, and maybe the benefits or silver linings. Especially if you're like me and you like to say no a lot, definitely try this one out. So thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll be getting more videos out to you guys soon. Peace.